I had one friend of mine owned a property out in Cincinnati. Her mother was the accountant, kept the books of the property. She was good. She knew what was going on. And they had a new property manager in there. And things were going well. Things were going fine. But then she started noticing people who were never late are now late. They're falling behind on their rents. The numbers, they were, according to my friend, she would ask the property manager, yeah, they're having a tough time. But I got them half rent. I got the half rent from them. Oh, okay, fine. So what happened was the mother said to the daughter, hey, something's going on in that property. You got to go check it out. So she jumps in a plane, flies out to Cincinnati with the rent roll and starts knocking on doors to collect the rent. And she knocks on the doors and she talks to the first tenant, says, hey, how's it going? Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, listen, I'm here to pick up the other half of the rent that you owe for this month. I don't owe any half month rent. Goes, yeah, according to our records, you still owe us a half month. No, I paid everything. As a matter of fact, here's my receipt. And sure enough, she pulled out a receipt, full payment. So why is it showing that you only paid half? Well, because that's the way that the property manager is doing it now. I'm supposed to pay half of it with a check and the other half in cash. Yeah. Okay. Everything kind of came crashing down after that happened. A woman lost her job. Almost. We're talking. They were talking criminal action against her. But sometimes you just cut your losses. And so that's whenever you start to see, if you're looking at a new property and they're talking that they collect some of it in cash, very scary. You've got to get documentation that these dollars are actually coming in. That's why the first thing you want to do is request the bank statements, because you want to confirm the deposits. And then, like we were just talking about earlier, if it's a privately owned property, mom and pop shop, you're going to request the Schedule E, because they're not going to overinflate their income to IRS. That's for darn sure. Or if it's an LLC or an entity, you're going to get a K1. K1 is a partnership return, informational return. So you want to see what type of income they're reporting on the K1. If all else fails, and this is something that somebody did the other day, they responded back to me and said, great idea, Charlie, to do estoppel letters. This is where you go around. Not a bad thing to do. You're not always going to get 100% response, but now you can verify some of those estoppel letters up against the rent roll and the leases. It's very simple. It's just asking them, the terms of their lease. When does it start? Who's on the lease? What's the payment? And we just get this, send this out to all the tenants and ask them to drop it by the management office. Signed, sealed, and delivered, or give them a pre-addressed envelope. They can drop it in the mail and send it back to you. But this is a lot easier on the smaller properties. It's a lot easier on the properties where it's like I said, a mom and pop shop, and you really don't have great records. Start from the ground up. Listen, if their property was being audited, this is exactly what they would the auditor would do, is get this document.